Dive into the mysterious ocean depths and meet some of the spookiest creatures that call it home. These strange and eerie animals live in the deep, dark parts of the ocean, where the sunlight can't reach. They have adapted to survive in this extreme environment, and their unique looks might seem a bit scary to us. In this video, we will show you top 10 scariest deep-sea creatures discovered. Number 10. Anglerfish. The first creature, known as the anglerfish, is a fascinating and slightly eerie deep-sea dweller. Imagine a fish that lives very, very deep in the ocean, where it's incredibly dark. This fish has a special trick up its sleeve, or rather, on its head. It has a built-in glowing light that looks like a little lantern hanging in front of it. This light is like a beacon in the darkness, attracting smaller fish that are curious about the light. But here's where it gets a bit spooky. The anglerfish uses this light to lure those curious fish closer, and when they get close enough, it quickly snaps them up with its big mouth full of sharp teeth. Number 9. Gulper eel. The second creature is called the gulper eel. Picture a long eel-like fish that lives in the deep, dark parts of the ocean. What makes it interesting is its enormous mouth. It's like the eel has a mouth that's much bigger than its body. This big mouth can stretch open widely, and it's used to gulp down prey that are even larger than the eel itself. Imagine if your mouth could open up super wide and you could eat something much larger than a hamburger. That's what the gulper eel does underwater. It might seem a bit strange and maybe a little creepy to see a fish with such a huge mouth down in the deep sea. Number 8. Vampire squid. Now, don't worry. It's not really like the vampires you hear about in stories. This squid lives deep down in the ocean where it's very dark. It has big red eyes that might look a bit spooky, but they help it see in the darkness. What's interesting is that it has a cloak-like thing around its body that makes it look a bit like it's wearing a cape. When it feels scared, it can wrap this cloak around itself to hide and protect itself. So, it's not really scary. Just a squid that's really good at staying safe in the deep sea. Number 7. Hatchetfish. The creature is called the hatchetfish. Imagine a small fish that lives deep down in the ocean, where it's really dark. This fish has a unique shape. It's a bit like a triangle with fins. What's special about it is that it has patches on its body that can make light, almost like it's glowing in the dark. This helps the fish stay hidden from bigger predators that might want to eat it. So, while it might look a little strange with its glowy spots, it's actually a clever way for the hatchetfish to stay safe in the deep, dark waters of the ocean. Number 6. Giant isopod. This creature is called a giant isopod. It's like a supersized version of those little bugs called pill bugs or roly-polies that you might find in your garden. But this big bug lives really deep in the ocean. It has a tough, armored body that looks kind of like a crusty shell, which helps protect it from the harsh conditions down there. Even though it might seem a bit strange with its big size and hard shell, it's just an isopod doing its best to survive in the deep sea. Number 5. Barreleye fish. This creature is called a barreleye fish. Picture a fish that lives deep underwater where it's really dark. What makes it interesting is its head. You can see right through it. This fish has big, round eyes that can look upwards through its transparent head. It's like it has built-in binoculars to spot any tiny bits of food or predators above it. Even though it might look a bit weird, it's just a fish trying to find its way and catch its dinner in the deep, dark ocean. Number 4. Frilled shark. This creature is a frilled shark. Imagine a mix between a shark and an eel. This creature lives in the deep, dark parts of the ocean, so we don't see it often. It has a long body with rows of sharp teeth that can look a little scary. But don't worry, It's not something you'd run into at the beach. It prefers to stay deep down where it's more comfortable. Its appearance might remind you of something from a really old storybook, like a creature that's been around for a very long time. Number 3. Goblin shark. The goblin shark presents an eerie and unsettling presence in the depths of the ocean. With its elongated, blade-like snout and jaws that can extend outward to grasp its prey, it appears more like a creature from a nightmare than a product of reality. Its pale, flabby skin and unsettlingly pinkish-gray coloration only add to its unsettling aura. Inhabiting the deep sea realms where sunlight barely reaches, the goblin shark's infrequent encounters with humans evoke a sense of awe mixed with trepidation. Its ability to suddenly project its jaw forward and capture unsuspecting prey with its jagged, nail-like teeth paints a chilling picture of nature's adaptability and the relentless pursuit of survival in the most obscure corners of our planet. Number 2. Basket star. This creature on our list is called a basket star. Picture something like a starfish, but this one is a bit different. Instead of having arms that are flat, it has arms that look like branches covered in delicate feathers. This fascinating creature resides in the deep ocean, where it's almost completely dark. It uses these feathery arms to catch tiny floating things, kind of like how you would catch a baseball with a glove. These intricate arms might seem a bit unusual, but they're actually the tools that help the basket star find its food and stay alive in the mysterious depths of the sea. It's a perfect example of how creatures adapt to their environment in incredible ways. Number 1. Blobfish. Imagine a fish that lives far, far beneath the surface of the water, where everything is pitch black and the pressure is incredibly strong. This fish calls the deep sea its home, and in this extreme environment, its body takes on a unique appearance, kind of squishy and blob-like. It's because the conditions down there are so different from what we're used to up here. When people take pictures of it and bring it up to shallower waters, its body looks even stranger because it's not used to the changes in pressure. But don't let its odd looks fool you. Deep down in its deep sea habitat, the blobfish is just a regular fish, living its life and making the most of its special adaptations to the underwater world's challenges. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe and press that like button. Also, hit the bell icon so you could never miss new updates from us. Thank you for watching, and we will meet you in the next one.